Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Irfan bin Wanul Kamel. I would like to present an introduction and design concept from our company. We are from Ecoville Property would like to propose a medical device factory which namely as a medical factory. Our proposed factory is located at Pulau Indah, Selangor. We chose to propose there because it was industrial land status and our client was government of Selangor, which not required to change the land status. The area of land was around 20 acres, which is suitable to develop a sustainable development such as factory, workers' accommodation, office, cafeteria, and also complete with research and development laboratory. As we enter the site project, we found that the location project has its strength, weakness, opportunities, and threat. Even we have recognized the SWOT, we will ensure that all the analysis have been made will be a benchmark for us to keep moving forwards by preventing all the weakness and threats. Next, we move to the site analysis. The topography of land was suitable for this development as it was a land that have a flat surface area and have been cleared with bushes. Then it also have a good access route which is beneficial for us to transport our product for export to international market and local market because it was near to the Auckland hub. As our development were nearby sea, we have studied that some of our building will face to the sea as it will generate an interesting scenery that can be viewed from the office, cafe, also from the worker accommodation. Moreover, as our company were looking forward to the green concept, we were proposing our medical factory to implement an eco-modern concept that consists of green building technology, sustainable of the factory and office, productivity also can emphasize of the tropical climate. Furthermore, the element that we adapt in sustainable was including of sustainable features, have a quality construction material, have an energy efficiency in each of building, have a water efficiency for daily usage, have a proper indoor environment quality, and last but not least was an advanced building operation.
Hi, my name is Nurul Atika. So we move to the next chapter, which is construction system. First and foremost, in this section, it has two sections, which is construction phase and the operation. So we start first with substructure under the construction phase. Ecoville Property proposed to use pile foundation as the site, as our site is near to the sea and the pile foundation can be easily penetrated until the hard stratum has reached. After that, Ecoville Property will propose to use steel framing system at the factory and office because this system can provide speed in installation and required less labor. As for the column, wall and also beam, we will propose to use precast concrete system because it offers cost savings. As for the superstructure, considering to the sunlight orientation, the skylight roof will be constructed at the office and factory to enhance the use of natural daylight and reduce the electricity consumption. Next, Ecoville Property also will propose to use laminated glass wall panel as an exterior wall. Besides, as for the green features under the construction phase, our company will propose to use continuous perimeter green facade as exterior of the wall finishes for this factory. The plants will be watered using water mist piping system. Next is solar panel. Solar panel will be installed at the roof of each parking. It will generate the power of electricity to the office sockets and street lights, other than the function to provide shelter for the cars. Next, we move to the operation phase. As Ecoville Property will produce syringe and needle, the process of the production of syringe and needle are first injection molding process and go to the process of making the needle and barrel printing. After that, all of the syringe component will be assembled and the completed syringe need to go through the process of packaging and sterilization section. After that, we move to the green features under the operation phase, which is rainwater harvesting system. This system works to collect rainwater from the rooftop of the factory and stores the rainwater to the back of the factory for the purpose of watering plant. As for the smart technology system, Ecoville Property will propose to use Industrial Revolution 4.0, which consists automated robot to improve the warehouse operation, smart inventory system to track the tagging and managing the inventory, and we have big data analytics to collect data on machinery to monitor the condition and help to prevent the machinery failure. And lastly, we have cloud data to store all of the information and can be monitored through the internet. Next, we have RFID. RFID will assist the staff to identify and manage the goods in the warehouse. Moreover, our development also will have a smart waste management system, or it can be called as automated vacuum collection system. This system can ease the workers to collect the waste out. As the system collect waste automatically from the vacuum pipe and go to the refuse chamber. It can reduce the number of trips for the garbage trucks. Last but not least, we will also adapting a building automation system on our development. It consists of fire alarm system, lighting system, HVAC system, smoke control, elevator system, and also security and access control.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Nabiha binti Abu Hassan Asari. So we move on to the environmental impact assessment for the development of medical factory. The main purpose to construct this project is to support the medical industry in the production of medical supply. So existing environment around the site is divided into two, which is physical and biological. The topography of the site is generally in a flat area, and the proposed land is categorized as industrial land. And for biological, there is terrestrial flora and fauna. Other than that, there are three construction processes that be emphasized on the evaluation of impact and mitigation, which are from pre-construction, post-construction, and during construction. For pre-construction, activities that can be highlighted is such as site clearance and earthwork. This is because we concern about the air quality, water pollution, soil erosion, and noise pollution that contribute due to that particular activities. Moreover, during construction, many construction work can give bad impact to the environment, such as structural work, mechanical and electrical work, finishers work, and also infrastructure work. So this contribution is coming from many aspects such as physical, social, and also biological. The impact is such as noise and traffic jam due to the installation of structure work. This is because of the transportation of goods into the site. Lastly, the impact is from post-construction activities such as bad waste management, landscaping work, and also traffic control. We will make sure that we manage our waste from this factory to protect the surrounding environment from odor problem, bad water quality, and other pollution that can affect the health of human beings. Last but not least, for emergency management plan, we have prepared several plans for the type of impact that will occur caused by the activities that is conducted during construction, pre and post construction. We also attach who is responsible to manage such plan. We are very concerned about this assessment because this is one of the way to identify the risk, to create the mitigation plan, and also to reduce the impact at all type of stages during this project period. We will try our best to comply with all the requirement plan in order for us to prevent any failure that could happen in the future.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Fazana and I will continue with the project planning and development. The construction stage is divided into three phases, where in the phase 1, we construct the main building first, such as factory building, utilities, and R&D laboratory. These buildings are under Zone 1. So for the phase 2, which is Zone 2 and Zone 3, that includes the construction of office, accommodation, and also cafeteria. And lastly, phase 3 that involve Zone 4, which is solar parking area and guardhouse, Zone 5, which is artificial lakes and other infrastructure works and landscaping works. As for the scope of development, the total area of phase 1 is 9,203 meters square, phase 2 is 16,855 meters square, and then phase 3 is 6,257 meters square. Next is Master Work Program. Our project takes 5 years and 2 months to complete the whole development. It is planned to start on 2nd August 2021 and will be completed on 16 April 2027. This period is considered reasonable and fast, as most of our buildings are constructed using IPS, and it accelerates the duration of the project. Proceed to the sequence of work. Firstly, the inception and feasibility study that takes 35 days, and then design stage requires 72 days, BPA takes 90 days, then tendering stage is 45 days. Moreover, preliminary works that involve site clearance, earthwork, and others that takes 1,668 days, and then the total construction stage is 1,522 days, which consisting of 3 phases. And then other than that, M&E works is 1,137 days. Next is testing and commissioning is 40 days. Lastly is handling over, which takes 50 days. This is our logistics style layout. The yellow arrows are for the flow of the access road, and then entrance and egress are labeled as in and out. Near to the entrance, there are site office, portable toilet, guardhouse, and also surau. And at the center of the site, there are workers' accommodation and portable toilet that is convenient for the workers to use it. And at the egress, there will be guardhouse, dumping area, and also wash bay. Elements for sustainable site planning and management in this project, such as site selection, which add Pulau Indah, earthwork, the use of modular construction concept for the temporary workers accommodation, parking capacity, which is solar parking panel, environment management, stormwater design. Lastly, this is a layout for ESCP. The location of the temporary stormwater design are as shown in this layout. The original location of artificial lake is where the detention pond is located. It is functioned to prevent the stormwater from entering the nearby sea.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Samsul Amri, and I would like to present about the financial planning. The first thing for financial planning is the procurement structure. The procurement structure for this project is the public-private partnership. The public-private partnership has an advantage for government, where minimize the risks, reduce government expenditure, reduce debt, and the last one is faster project completion. The second thing in financial planning is the sources of finance. The estimated cost for overall project is about 150 million ringgit. In Ecoville property, we have 2 sources of finance. First, capital of board director with amount of 60 million ringgit represent 40% of overall cost. Second, loan from the banks with amount of 90 million ringgit represent 60% of overall cost. There are 2 different banks that Ecoville proposed for loans. The decision is made because of each bank has allocated the limitation for loans. So to avoid the shortage of finance, Ecoville property needs to propose loans from 2 different banks. Next, for financial planning is the financial analysis. The gross development cost (GDC) for this project is about 264.5 million ringgit issue. The gross development value (GDV) for this project is 526.6 million ringgit issue. The GDV is earned from the income sale of syringe, rental of workers' accommodations, and also rental for cafeteria shop lots. Second, the next is operational cost. The operational cost is estimated about 13.9 million ringgit Malaysia per year, and the maintenance cost is about 5.9 million ringgit Malaysia per year. The return of investment (ROI) for this project is 99%, where it can be earned in 4 years from the start of the project. Next is the return on equity (ROE) is about 437%. Next is the cash flow. The table shows the cash flow from 2021 until 2027. All item is being shows in the table starting from the inflow cash and ending with the outflow cash. For the inflow cash, we have the capital from board director, loans from the banks, and also income from the factory. For the outflow, we have pre-development cost, preliminary construction costs, salary, maintenance costs, payback of capital, and also payback loan. So from this information, we can get the net cumulative cash flow. From the cash flow table, it can be generated an S-curve graph. So as we look at the S-curve graph, for the first 4 years, there is negative net cumulative cash flow because during these periods, a lot of money needs to be expensed for the construction. But in the 4 years, we can see the net cumulative cash flow become positive. It means that in the 4th years, the company already generates profits. So that's all for me. Thank you.